Схождаме се тук с приятелите ми Сан Фан Си Сян и те ми подариха този комплект от китайски клечки. Казаха ми, че като благословия това, че са два комплекта, защото така ще си намеря приятелка. И аз им казах, че ще обикалям с тях и ще ги давам на различни момичета, на които в ръцете им станат, значи това е правилното момиче. Thank you guys for that. Thank you very much. And this is Nigel. Guys, meet Nigel. Nigel is awesome and he's from Singapore. And we're going to Singapore together next week.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Мега!
Не пия изобщо. Не пия алкохол. И тук имаме нещо като тимбилдинг днес и всъщност накараха ме да вдигна то с всички тези хора зад мен. Всички тези маси, с всички тези хора.
Я люблю тебя!
Тимбилдинг е хубаво нещо. Не знам каква е цялата игра с пиенето, но има ужасно много игра с пиене. Един по един трябва да казваш на здраве на всички, и което аз вече направих всички маси, което вече започвам да осъзнавам и да усещам, че съм направил. Наистина много рязко повдига настроението на всички. Не знам дали това мое показване на ниво на пиене няма да завърши трагично. Does this usually involve that much drinking?
Sure.
Утре сутринта в 8 часа трябва да летим за Сингапур всъщност. Nigel, we will continue this in Singapore.
Yes, we shall.
There's some sort of strange noise coming from the engine. Joe thinks it's because some old Chinese ladies, they like to throw coins in the engine for luck. Sometimes, maybe we just
Well, we are fucked.
飞机已经开始下降，请您收起小桌板，调直座椅靠背。为了您的安全，务必保持安全带扣好。如果您身旁的座位无人使用，请协助我们将空座位上的安全带扣好。
Okay, ето е стаята ни. Here's our room. We're gonna be living together. And here's Singapore. And there's the office over there. Those buildings look like the old style Bulgarian buildings, but renovated and much higher. Разбирам от цял дом, тук храната е малко по-скъпа. И обикновено хората се хранят в някакви такива места, което е нещо като малко хале, където е пълно с най-различни места, откъдето човек може да си купи храна. И има всичко.
Also some Western food.
That looks good, but I'd rather try something local. За пореден път се убеждавам, че храната в Азия е фантастична. Actually just told me that the reason that there are so many people in the food courts like this is that the people from Singapore don't like to cook at home, right?
Yes.
So they just go out. That's awesome. Wow. We're waiting for the bus.
The bus will no mention about the station information.
So they're not announcing the stops.
I missed some station last time, several times.
Имам, че все пак има нещо като дисплей, където казват коя спирката, така че можем да се оправим с тези карти, които са точно като в Лондон, Хонконг и навсякъде друга. Яко място, хората просто са си слегнали отстрани на тази пътека всъщност и се наслаждават на гледката и музиката от страна на залива. Адски приятно място. И температурата е примерно нещо от рода на над 30 градуса със сигурност в момента. Не знам колко е, но влагата е гигантска във въздуха. We're just walking down the street and suddenly look who I found! Nigel and Farah. Farah, say hi to my friends from Bulgaria. This is Nigel's wife. So you guys are taking us where?
Gardens by the Bay.
Gardens by the Bay?
Garden by the Bay.
Yeah.
Alright, that sounds sweet. Very heavy metal,
Yeah.
and I approve. Say hi, everybody.
Hi!
What?
Yeah, we are in Singapore.
Това са звуците на жаби, които звучат малко различно от нашите жаби. So what's the concept here? Why is it floating, the baby? Does anybody know? No?
It's not really floating. His hand is on the ground.
Ah, damn it! I was hoping it's floating. I'm disappointed. That explains everything. That's not interesting. Let's go. So Farah, who doesn't really want to tell me all this, but she probably will. So we just talked about penalties in Singapore, and you told me what? Like there's death penalty for possessing drugs?
For selling drugs.
For selling.
Yeah.
So and there's caning also.
Yeah,
So they can.
Caning for vandalism, simple, small stuff like that.
So basically there's a lot of fines also, and there's a lot of very expensive fines. For
Yeah.
example,
So, let's say you litter or even something really small, like you litter, you get like a 500 SGD fine for it.
500 Singapore dollars,
Yeah.
which is approximately the same in Bulgarian level. So 500 level for
Yeah.
like throwing something on the
For
ship.
throwing something on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the caning is like they're using a stick to
Yeah, like this thick of a stake.
uh-huh.
Yeah, and then they will cane you till your meat will just split open.
And if you faint while they're hitting you, what happens?
So they will hospitalize you, and then you continue getting the rest of the canings after you recover.
Oh my god. That sounds cruel, but we can really see the effects here. That's
Yeah, it's
the
kind
cleanest
of fair,
country.
right? No?
Yeah. Не е лошо като цяло. Малко скучноящи. Това е всъщност пистата за Формула 1. Ето този път тук. И тя минава през града по принцип. So we're here in the subway with Joe, and suddenly look who we found again. Yeah. And you're taking us to see Singapore again,
Yeah. Plaza Singapura.
which is a mall.
Yeah, it's just a mall.
We're going to a mall to shop.
We do.
Yes. Моловете навсякъде са абсолютно еднакви. Не обичам си губя времето на такива неща. Ако съм отишъл някъде толкова далече, е по-добре да видя нещо, което е уникално и е само за тук, вместо поредното еднакво място. също като в Шанхай, в приземния етаж, обикновено или подземния на мола, има нещо като фудкорт, който е огромен и където има всякакви неща и различни видове храни от различни страни, които могат да се опитат. Joe, sorry for kicking you. Okay. И тук хората застават от другата страна на ескалатора, защото движението също е обърнато. Това е много интересно. Това е магазин, в който хората, които искат да продават нещо, си наемат някаква клетка. И всъщност те продават вместо тях. И реално може да си седнал наемеш магазин, който да ти продава нещата. И това са много десетки малки магазинчета в един. So Nigel, this is Little India, right?
Yep.
Why is it called Little India?
Isn't it a bit obvious?
No, why? I don't understand. Wait a second. How is it called, this tower that you're talking about?
It's called the Sim Lim Square.
Sim Lim Square, and this is where you buy electronics, right?
Electronics and computer parts.
Okay, but
If you don't know what you are doing, or you don't know what you are buying, you will be easily conned. They will sell you something for a very expensive price, but it doesn't cost that much. Or they will trick you into paying more, so be careful.
okay, so how do you basically deal with that if you want to buy
You go to the
thing?
recommended shops.
Okay, so you check online, see which stores are recommended, and then shop.
There's a few stores that are very safe. Those stores are safe.
Okay,
Never ever buy anything on level 1.
okay.
Peace out. 这里你可以买到那些
Yay.
好像
How cool is that? Okay, gold brain sounds good. I think we should try this one. What do you think? Gold brain? No? Looks good. Thank you very much. Тези хора изобщо не си играят с декорацията. To leave our shoes here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to show some respect.
Yes.
You have to be clean.
Определено от към архитектура това е един от най-интересните и разнообразни градове, които изобщо някога съм виждал. So, from Little India we suddenly are in an Arabic place, so it's called Arab Street.
Yep. I have never been on video so much in my life.
I think you look good. It's a really nice place.
The Avengers.
Oh, so cool. Welcome, Buddha.
And John Lennon too.
Yeah, there's John Lennon here for some reason. I can understand everything else, but it doesn't fit.
Prince of Bulgaria. Very nice. Very nice. I like it.
Nerds! It's like raining outside every day here?
Unpredictable, not every day. And look at the wind. I'm not sure if you can record it.
Wow, it's pretty impressive. So now we can't go to eat at all, ever, until it stops?
Well, if you want to get wet. I hope it will get worse so you can see how worse it is.
I hope so too. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So that happens often here in Singapore,
Yeah,
this kind of weather.
It's normal.
It's normal, almost every day.
We don't look at the weather forecast, it's useless.
I actually like it. It's so hot that it's refreshing to have a little bit of rain.
You can have like one side raining, the other side is sunny weather. It's really normal also.
Ето един от тези внезапни градове, за които ми говориха колегите ми. Започна за минута и се изля супер много вода. Но то продължава да вали още по-силно. Това всъщност е причината тротоарите им да са покрити. Guys are saying that basically if I'm walking down the street and I see a place that says wellness or spa or something in a place where it doesn't really belong to, what does it mean?
It means one of those places with special endings.
Special
or happy endings.
Happy special endings. Alright, I like how that sounds. So why should I avoid it then? Maybe I should try to find one of those.
Yeah, you should. You should see for yourself.
Well, there's one over there. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, this elevator is so comfortable. Somebody else want to take it? When will you ever get a chance again to sit in the elevator?